Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at KTALnews.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Morses with your Friday morning forecast update. A friendly cold front moving through this morning. Rare is the front that comes through late May, early June that doesn't trigger any severe weather, but knock on wood, looks like we'll make it through the morning here without seeing any severe weather. But there will be some scattered storms around through about 9, 10 a.m. in most areas, and that rain will begin tapering off by the late morning, early afternoon. So we'll have dry weather and comfortable weather through the afternoon. This front will do a great job just kind of wiping out the humidity and giving us some great weather tonight and also going into the weekend as high pressure will kind of quickly build behind this front today. But we're fortunate the front coming through early in the morning when the temperatures are at their coolest, which will likely prevent any severe weather today. Did have just that marginal risk down towards the Toledo Bend region in case the storms linger through the early afternoon and we warm into the 80s. We could see some storms that maybe take on some high wind here, but it appears that if any storms become severe, they'll likely be out of the Arctic before that can occur. But there will be some lightning, some brief heavy rain with some of the storms this morning, but the rainfall map is showing less than a half inch of rainfall today. And after today, there is a slight chance of rain maybe Saturday night, early Sunday, but the weekend should play out dry in most areas here. If we see any rain this weekend, looks like it's going to be overnight Saturday. We'll get to that weekend forecast in just a moment here, but the front coming through will give us some great weather today. We're starting out in the 60s and 70s, but the wind is turning to the north, so it will be breezy for an hour or two as that front moves through your location, and then the wind will die down this afternoon. Wind will knock out the humidity, so feeling great, especially after about 1 or 2 p.m. today, and temperatures will wind up in the low to mid 80s and even a few areas in the 70s this afternoon, and I think we'll see similar temperatures, if not a degree or two warmer, with the sunshine out there tomorrow. So let me give you a look at your Robins Toyota Futurecast. Has a really good handle on the position of the rainfall this morning. This is our in-house model, so this is the one I'll show you, which does show some of those scattered storms pushing south of I-20 this afternoon. It does show some lingering showers, maybe as far north as Shreveport by about lunchtime today, but you can see the clearing conditions this afternoon. So if you have some outdoor plans this evening, those plans will be dry for us and a little cooler tonight given the dry air coming in. So lows into the 50s and low 60s. So if you're up early to do some yard work on Saturday, should be really nice for that in the morning, and low 60s likely on Sunday morning. So the mornings will feel great over the weekend. Afternoons will be warm, but low humidity on Saturday. There is a warm front coming through Saturday night, so by Sunday we'll start to feel the mugginess and the humidity return there, and that will result in that slight chance of rain, mainly Sunday morning. So as you wake up Sunday, there could be just a few rain showers around early in the day, but we should dry out pretty quickly Sunday afternoon. Dry weather Monday, but definitely warmer next week as we'll wind up in the low 90s. Looks like midweek there will be a front that passes just to the north of us, so it doesn't appear that that rain's going to completely square us up here, but we'll be close enough to the front, likely to see some scattered storms Wednesday, Thursday, maybe even into Friday, and look for highs upper 80s, low 90s throughout next week.